Hello, this is Craig from bitbox.co.uk. So one of our requests for a painting tutorial for Halo Fleet Battles was a bronze steampunk style theme. So I've got a Marathon here. He's undercoated in grey primer as always, but of course you can prime yours in whichever colour you wish. So in this video I'm going to show you how to paint a nice bronze colour scheme on him, and I'm also going to paint the engine glow as well. So I'm going to start by taking some Warp Block bronze from Citadel. Now I found that I needed 2 thin coats of this paint to get a nice smooth coverage even over the grey primer. Now this metallic paint is quite shiny as well, so there will be you will see light reflecting off the model, but that's fine. So this is what it looks like when it's dry. And you see it's quite shiny. So now I'm going to shade it. I'm going to take some Agrex Earthshade and I'm going to mix it with Druchii Violet, roughly 50-50. I like adding colours like reds or purples when I shade golds or bronzes, just to make them a little bit more interesting. I thought in this video I'll try adding some purple. As you're mixing it with the Agrex Earthshade, it's only a subtle purple tint to the wash as well, and it'll look quite nice once it's dry. So I'm literally just applying it all over the Marathon and make sure it gets into all the recesses. So as you can see, now it's dry and that shade is now nicely in the recesses. So I'm going to take some Brass Scorpion. This is going to be for our first highlight. So I'm going to dry brush this all over the model. As seen in my previous video, I find that dry brushing is a very good way of just quickly highlighting these Halo ships, especially for the UNSC, as they have a lot of panel lines all over them. Of course you can edge highlight this if you wish, but it'll just take a lot longer to do. So I've gone around the whole model, and as you can see all these edges are picked up for Brass Scorpion, but now I'm going to take some Runelord Brass as well to add a further highlight. So I'm going to do this in essentially the same way, but this time I'll just focus more on these larger edges rather than every single panel. This will add a nice further highlight and brighten the overall look of the model up quite nicely. So just work your way around the Marathon, picking up all them sharper edges. And you can see where the light isn't reflecting off it, you can clearly see it. We've got a really nice sort of dark bronzy look to the ship. I think it's quite a cool little colour scheme for these UNSC ships. So with that done, we are now going to focus on the engines. I'm sorry it's a little bit dark at the moment. I do fix that again. I think I forgot to turn one of the lamps on, or it wasn't quite shining in the right place when I filmed this little clip. So I'm taking some corn red and I'm going to paint it all over the centre of these engines. So if you watched the previous videos, you pretty much know how I paint these engine glows by now. But essentially I take the darker colour and paint it all around the outside, and I use lighter colours towards the centre, and you'll see that I do exactly the same thing in this video with these reds. So now the corn red is dry, I'm going to take some Evil Sun Scarlet, and we're going to paint it in exactly the same way, but this time focusing it just more to the centre. Now it might look a little bit messy as I do it on camera, as it's not as easy to paint on camera as it is normally, but I do neaten these up off camera, so let's try and paint a nice sort of red circle towards the centre. Next is Troll Slayer Orange, and we're going to do exactly the same thing, but this time again focusing even more towards the centre. So being a lot more careful now and using a finer brush. I'm just painting some small dots just towards the centre, as you can see there. And that really helps just set this glow effect off a bit more. So I want to add one more final colour to this, and that is Uriel Yellow. And this is just going to be a very small amount, just right in the centre. Now you could go even further than this if you wanted and add some white scar, but I've left it here with yellow. And also doing tiny dots just in the smaller engines either side as well. So here is the finished Marathon. Now of course you can add other details like lights, etc. that I did in the previous UNSC painting video, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, then you can see how I did the little lights and such on that. But this video is just showing off how I did the bronze effect as well as a red engine glow. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any other suggestions for painting videos, whether they be Halo or just in general, please leave a comment below. I'm hoping to make more painting tutorials in the near future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.